especially a positive story be a besie bi wo me. Hey, national anthem.
Anyway, but you see, these days at times I go and reply people say Charlie said Jimmy 1920 but in case I call, maybe I'm interview I could see, then I could see feels like, oh Zion, what the flight in the bar, what the train in the bar, where now I could say my baby say Fato Castle, and it's not everybody who pay.
Me who they will be a chukwana me pede me get closer na me in common because they be ayati in a Ghana bloggers when we travel they don't talk about us but sometimes a approach wana they ignore, they will give you reasons what's the approach one. How come that they make things so very easy for you, but once you ask them there you want to talk to them and they welcome you to their houses, their offices, and they speak to you, and now be there challenges beat them, but in here yet into na yemu
DJ Paco Rich.
Okay, people, remember when I crab about my channel, you are from the DJ Paco Rich. And when you as usual, the busy Ghana broadcasting Accra, and I am come. But today, I try to call the way with Europe, and also you Ghana, you power, you're very famous. Or Ghana have very popular. Or Ghana hana, you pay and you come. But before I'm a bonizina, and before I introduce Naba, show no the crown. One shot that me promo ina ya buyers on common shadow.
It's been exactly 10 years as Zionfelix me started blogging at my way. Now 10 years now, it is something new. Hey bro, Zionfelix in Europe. It is Zionfelix in Europe now. You need Ghana for Abonting, everything in common. France, Germany, Holland, Belgium, and there are about 40 countries in Europe now. Everything in common, you say about is it here? Europe, in the world of showbiz and people outside showbiz. About Chabra Bono, a bit there, I some will be a question, a cake, no baby, there, baby, and Zionfelix in Europe, no, many Ghana for a quantum brina, a bit me, Edding common lawyers, more bamu, or more business, or most of me drama for Momo Soy Anajo, or more Munya Juma crowd, Momo Dabon thing, then I bedin common, New Hawa, Ababo. I'd say about me about Zionfelix in Europe. Linya ever bro me practice radio in Hamburg and Akaboom I research media ever bro me Zionfelix. Subscribe to this channel. And be content ni buy up those Zionfelix about mem or the abuchin komo bro.
All right, Zion, congrats, beautiful promo you got there, brother. What promo then? Bokona sisi enyum da wa Europe better European ehim fankasa na wa Europe sisi a
more the love city ukona episode odo there also bam Paris.
Yeah, Paris no wana miminyim ikro to Panama is in a park koye Toulouse na koye Paris and then
any of a different place.
Okay.
Different city.
Okay, yeah. But in our France
yeah, in your France.
I say travel and see you. They be already hanging out to Canibini too much. Brother, what crap about the channel do that? As usual, God as a urban or blogging and YouTubers are. I mean, a campaign from one very, very influential person now. Some of us, so you take a lot of inspiration from you and see from time to time, we try to, get you on board and you want to come on kakra. Now this Europe tourney I don't know, inspire this kind of, it looks unique because Ghana, what colleague bloggers in Obiatifie, and I walk up party, what did you love? But how you are far from home? Where's the inspiration coming from, my brother?
As Obiane the agenda and as Obiane the plan. So I've been doing this for long, right? I've been doing this for a very long time. Nyame aduma epu we 11 years since I started blogging. And and I buy interviews for I've been doing it for a very long time. It's been like 6-7 years since I started doing interviews. YouTube, proper YouTube, like interviews, I check. So I realized that quite a Ghana, I've talked to almost all the entertainers. Talk about who. I've interviewed almost everybody in Ghana. And then I decided to say, okay, let me do something a little bit different. And Franca, the usual thing that me, and you will be any information outside Ghana before so obe to coin and also obenya the stories of other people be motivating and so obe the system out there, because the system out here in abroad is way different from the system in Ghana, and there are so many Ghanaians out here also doing very, very, very well. Ebi on Pekasa, ebi on team Tony who say Ghanaians are doing well. We know say they are gonna be a boy man. But when they boy man, what exactly are they doing? What did they do to get there? So I decided, okay, after doing all these things now, Ghana for home, and also my audience, so most of them also I appreciate. So if I get closer to them, it will be very easier to get in touch with them and talk to them than Ubia Umunim no Embasa or Bekasa. So now me is okay. Then my member outside. Now, many 1 or 2 Ghanaians be and you train in Como. No, about what it be in film. People want to travel outside Ghana. If you want to travel outside Ghana, how do you do it? What are the process? Which country should even go? System in the country crown anything. Is it all rosy? Charlie, better stories in the people even sleep outside. I'm also great. So to try to talk to people now. Even if I say France, me wahai. I know be a company name system no. You get it. Until only omo name system ne kasa. No almost omo name no so. And so same that here. I was in Hanover, I think 2 or 3 years ago, and I talked to one Ghanaian who is a court clerk. He's been working at the court for like 12 years. And so name the German system no. And he talked a lot about the German system. Even even Nayas issue we come on Nayas in the Mumra. There's no way Sanka was Nayas kunu. Because in Germany it is very difficult to commit me to 12 so maybe after interview the man didn't put his number out. A lot of people are contacting me and saying they want to talk to him. People from US, people from Italy, from Germany, they want to talk to him on issues about that or more for him to help them out. But this is how the system is. So I decided to go out and then do a lot of things. I bet me a boy now. So I didn't start this year. This is something that I started like 2 years ago. But I was this year now. Even last year, I did flyers. Last year I was in February, March or no. I was in like 5 or so countries. I was in Spain, Denmark. I went to Italy. I was like 5 countries. Meeting Ghanaians and talking to them. And truth be told, there are certain things that may compare I feel like even more, because I remember whose system somebody has lived even in Europe their entire life, but the things that become in other countries so go how no Germany cannot uncle baby back to Germany Holland or holidays or Paris over back. But on booster system. But because I've been traveling around talking to people now, I remember how deep the culture of the countries are, system, the US system here, the US embassy here, and so many other things. So I think even this thing that I'm doing in the company, in as much as I'm giving information out to other people, makes me how system works elsewhere, how other things work elsewhere. Hotel, hotelier in over here is a little bit different from the hotelier in Ghana. I was in Sweden 2 days ago, and maybe reception catch me say on hotel on 6. After 6, no, obi any reception. There's a phone and I was all fan out for a more helpline. In Ghana, who call reception now? Or 247.
Yeah,
they run shifts into Upina about Kinekutano. It be the main door. So and other place so if a traveler, in as much as I'm working, I'm also learning a lot of things are different. All these things will also open your mind as a person.
Okay.
Go about certain things. So there's are many other reasons why I decided to do this.
Okay. One thing I may admire about what you're doing there, I think early in the 90s and 2000, if you are mami Jane, I went on mami, and then now all your BB to the greetings from our brother. A man would have the opportunity to see Ghana Fawa Bruchu Naze, and I think next person already Damadi very well on a professional level now. Gift I win on him a time and no no. Oh, ye chairman call for what's them, but you are getting the Ghanaians there to educate in Henna, in Yamebia, where you were when and Yamebia Wufum. Now, my question crying there. If you're a man in those days, you're two or ye big sponsors now, the commercial bank and a GT Penominazon was sponsor. But how easy? Yes, shut down sponsors giddy bia and you there. Airline tickets, I say on the phone. Plane tickets, no boy has on papa and a hotel, say bada moving from one country to another. How you transport yourself na dami on your too difficult and say escape bia na they feel there or your investment yeah, you can still get it back.
I won't lie to you. Everything is like, if I say 95% of what I do is for my coffers. I don't have sponsors for this particular thing I'm doing. I have sponsors for my entire shows that I do, but I don't have sponsors to say Zion or airline tickets ya fahoka or ya fahoka. No, nothing of that sort go on. But in case I may call, maybe I may interview Akwesi. And Akwesi feels like, oh, Zion, what the flight in the buy, what the train in the buy, where? Now, Akwesi, BB say, Fato Castle. And it's not everybody who pay. There are so many people on my interview on know me. It is about the content that I'll get for my.
Yeah.
It is about the content that I'll get for the audience. There are so many people. I was in Sweden 2 days ago. More than 90% of the people that I think it was only one person that Ghana catch him on Maniska. The rest of the people, and I didn't go there for money. I went there for the content or the knowledge that they are sharing to me. I go to if it's a train. I spent like 200 euros in and out to go interview just one person. In and out to go interview just one person. The person won't pay me. Maybe I was meaning taking over train more any 5-hour train, 6-hour train. Now, but if I say about 200 euros, even the 200 euro will be for the cost of the train. How much, like, also services where the camera and other things that we use, but it's not about the money. It's about the content that we get for the people. So I can say I don't have sponsor for that particular show, but I have sponsor for my entire content that I create. So whether you go to Abuchi or you stay in Ghana, the sponsor is sponsoring. The company is sponsoring the show. See, however you get the content in Panama, but the Europe tournament in there, everything is on my coffers. If I go and the people bless me, fine. If they don't bless me, I mean, getting the content is always enough. Somebody who says, hey, they get money on YouTube. Charlie, you can go and check the kind of content I post me by Europa, the views I get. It's not like the ones I get from Ghana. So the revenue won't be like giddy a bit more cut cost. Charlie, airline from Ghana to Europe, and I will lie, you pay like 15,000. Even my recent trip, I changed tickets, and changing tickets alone, I pay 6,500.
Yeah.
You can ask it. When the Visa card is in it, they me 6,500 just to change tickets. No, me change ticket. Let me change dates. I pay 6,500. And you can put the original cost of the flight. Let me try. But they can't try and change dates. No. So even that alone, and so now Uber Drew has say taxi. Uber factory na country way. Uber ko has say Ibu have to flight. Is it CCI? Me free ako Germany. I make a flight and then you make 223 euros. 223 euros, 2 to 3 euros is over 2,000 cities. Just one way ticket, no. So all these things are for my coffers, and it is all because of the love I have for what I'm doing. I love it, and that is why some years can ask my brother. I know that eventually if it's not pay right now, in future it's going to pay. and I'm also impacting because I'm giving content to people who need it.
All right. Okay, Zion, there is Adibisa Mehu. Even in Ghana, and when I and what has celebrities, and sometimes what you can walk outside and then every day mostly because I mean what the medium I can easily talk to anybody in any part of the world, and mostly me when they will be to kwana me pede me get closer and I mean in common because they be in a Ghana bloggers when we travel they don't talk about us, and but sometimes a approach one they ignore, they will give you reasons. What's the approach one? How come that they make things minimum so very easy for you, but once you ask them there you want to talk to them and they welcome you to their houses, their offices, and they speak to you, and now be there challenges beat them, but in here yet into na.
Oh, I mean, I go through some. One be, and I think people who have declined interview from Zionfelix in Abuche and also and do 3 or 4 people, but mostly I never be approaching. I don't people. One be maybe I make say I want this particular kind of content. Maybe the person me koye aprapra, the person me koye kukum. I want this kind of content, so I make specifics. But I know I never be booking interview. I have Europe manager, somebody who's in charge of everything Danso or France as a Paris. Njona okache mse Zion. Because okay, I want to go here, not need the accounts. Okay, Zion for an account. Then Danso make sure that if I am going to Sweden, if I'm going to Belgium, he gets somebody there. Because all the name, if I don't know Belgium, all the name kind of no. I mean, on a keep interview and I'll be making announcement. I don't know how they do it, but okache mse Zion. Menya winning on better unomie interview, and I'll tell him or her say okay we interviewed we okay, and I said yeah I want these kind of people, so and then I be booking interviews. My manager Danso gets people. Remember I say Danso is the overall manager, then he gets subordinates in every country. Be a person
okay,
like Sweden no.
Yeah.
Danso any arrangement, take it BBR. Then I go the person before you list the people I'm going to interview, so that I'll read about them, I'll get idea about what I'm going to interview the person about. So I won't find myself wanting when I'm talking to a person. So mostly I never be interview unless it be the person is a celebrity from Ghana, like a fresh nigga. Yeah. And then get who book interview as a man that upon. And there are certain people who have come to Europe. I've approached them and okay. Openly, I mean, Test 940 was in France last week or last 2 weeks. It could share an airport. Me, anytime I hear that there's an entertainer coming to Abuchi, now make contact. No matter where you are, I'll buy tickets and come. I mean, maybe Hanover last year, January, military watch it. I bought my own ticket from Ghana to Hanover. It was in Germany. As soon as you open your doors, it's not like you want to open.
Oh, true.
I bought my own ticket to Hanover. Tracy hosted me. From Hanover, we came to France. I think Tracy taking care of the cost for the trip and everything. But from Ghana, I mean, because I feel like air content, people would want to know what's up. And to me, if you're in the even, I don't know if I have to say this correct. I think Enra and a Stoneboy wife, I sent him a flyer of Stoneboy or European tour.
Yeah,
so
Louisa.
Will I still be in Europe around the same time? No, so I have to go to Ghana. Because my ticket remember Ghana. So that time I'm in here say. So even with that, I'm still thinking of how I can still come back and support. Me, about support Nadia. Now, if I have the means in Kwanya, I mean, ticket. No, ticket is around 15,000, 14,000 to come back to Europe and go back to Ghana.
Wonderful.
So I'm still thinking if I'll come back to Stoneboy show now, Saturday now or show Cologne.
Yeah.
Show Cologne. I was in Hamburg. I went to Cologne for a show to go and take coverage. So if I am here and you are here and I can support in Kwadia, why not? We will reach out. If we reach out and we open doors, they are fine. But I know Biano can say, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I respect everybody.
Yeah.
If you don't want it, that's fine. Yeah, you're in your right time.
All right, Zion. One more thing, so I'm a pedemo na ya wrap up in. Me a technical person. I mean, I'm a very technical person, so I'm much concerned about these things. Equa Bruchi, meaning there doing such productions, and you need crew, you need a camera guy, you need an editor and a lights person. And then meaning there, I mean, many a couple of approach or them outside na miko yejuma, but say if extra hands and other professional hands are what Europe are, the kind of money involved in Sikawa, but when I want to say yibi, it's mostly aqua or you're very difficult for you to, you know, do production or top-notch production there. I want to ask, Erikwa, do you sometimes go with your crew now? What Ghana Hana and there? You already have some crew there, Equa. They do all these technical works and then, you know, camera editing and stuff for you. Another on the job. One can say you do whatever you was.
The ones that we started a 360 job before we brought people on board. I mean, in the past, I was writing my own stories. I was going to events to take coverage of videos. I mean, I was doing video myself. I'll come back and edit myself. I was doing everything myself when I started blogging. So I think maybe me fear and I don't know. And some I made other people before I made one or two people yet, man. But I know how to edit video. I know how to shoot. I know how to write stories. Everything. But Edmane Casino now the amount for on board. And but if I'm in Ghana, praise be to God. I don't do anything. The only thing is they've set everything ready. I go and sit down, I do interview, I'm done. The rest, my able guys, the guys I love too much to handle the rest. It is everything for me. I mean, you've been to the studio before.
Yeah. I've been there. I know them.
One, visa acquisition is not easy.
Yeah.
Two, cost of flying a person to Europe for like a month is not easy. Accommodation, food, and everything, right? And now, so for now, if I come alone. Into my banner, then my banner I use just one camera because I'm not that pro to use 3 cameras and change and edit and those. I'm not a pro in editing.
Yeah.
But one camera, I can edit and put the squeeze back and montage and meet my hair.
Yeah.
And you know, by Europe media, I do my basic editing now. But I know as time goes on now, it's kind of more now. We can bring our crew, no. Yeah, no. I think, yeah, me don't my back. The Edmano
solid,
bigger and better.
Yeah.
And bro, as I said, I mean, John, I wanted to go to Switzerland on this trip.
Yeah,
the guy I contacted and can also do 500 euros. How about one minute? Now, flights going about maybe back up person. Flights going to yes, and now you can't bring people on board, but the other people as well. Most of the I was in Germany last year and because you shoot content be manage the boy if any teacher or Hamburg. He did so well, and I mean you get people who love you genuinely and would want to support. So such people are there. Yeah, I'm boy.
My last question, I can wrap up with the interview. Me who de kita dokon yamunansa dokon kenki na complain there and a dokon boyazin and this and all that. I mean that side of you what tripping to a lot of people are enjoying that prices adibia Ghana hayanga simple ayambuna azibia something like gari kenkina your local food in azan ekohwa prices are inyana what month sometimes they complain and coffee shower roba. And I want to ask you this question. Dama aroba shenazan, one of the reasons I want my hand binum ya womu dadado menyo start say KTV bloggers cafe more hopper into I've been behind you my show progress and but here be yenya kuma what did say them 7 questions social media fanatics working. How do you manage some of these insults? I will etwukwan nary your video na obi wa betno jankwese samana kan and then what personal life, you know, what private issues, you know, they bring it on board. No what this shower, but how do you manage this? Because I mean, you know,
I was on Yakuma. I was oh yeah, I'm out for Hojuma, and we are all not the same. And so, behind how we see again, there are certain things that you do for fun, and €7 or €7.50 is not. I should be complaining about. There are certain things that particular person I can't say. I just wrote and I say just for fun. There are some styles that are for fun. For people to know, say, yes, so we have other funny side. If you want to see the funny side of me, if you go on TikTok, I have more of such videos. Even yesterday, Melande and I made a video. So, time in Abuja, I change it. Now we leave Ghana 2 hours. Now we about 8, but now we are aging also.
Yeah.
And I was making fun of and posting on TikTok. Because I realized that Instagram, funny, Facebook, I'm not fun of serious too much. Is it
Charlie?
Getting serious.
Charlie,
I know how. That's how you see. Emma will come for no me in Diagro.
Zion, Minchawano, on your dead, what for Yama serious? Zemo win there are a lot of people working already frustrated. And so there are certain things that it doesn't need that level of attention or that level of aggressiveness. Narani problem, your baby, he will just come to your blog and insult you. And then Momo Yaze, well done. You guys have been trying. The
king that day now shopping and quiet.
Yeah.
Shopping over €100 so. Even now, almost I was a medical economy saying, no, what talking in the banner was and I was a king say, I was about here €3.50. The €2.7. One of my father for calculating, I'm like, 92 series for Kinky 2. Like, then I don't know 3 series and 2 series, no, who to 2. Now, even so, if we keep Kosoba, also do some markets.
Yeah, or rubber bag bloom. This is one on iron.
I couldn't get 2 series, but is it normal?
Of course.
You better say, from Pegana. I know all these things, but these are just trivial issues. And yeah, I have a lot of funny side of me. I want to pour it out, but Charlie, you're not going to post it. I'm not fan of my work up. I'm not answer too much. I'll be doing them. And no boy, I am fan of Agro. You post serious issues. They do Agro, so I'm going to go crap. I said, be a. And you say, where my TikToker? I don't. My quite TikTok. They say, just funny things. I won't come no.
Yeah.
I won't put no. Be funny, serious. Maybe do a them. I'm like, it's
especially a positive story be a BCB. Hey, national anthem.
Anyway, but you see, these days at times I go and reply people say, Charlie, I Jimmy 1921 Jimmy. So for how long are you going to keep saying the same thing? And I'm sure to be creative, put in creative crumble. They get the same thing. I'm sure. No, I didn't wear a film.
And Zion, you've been interested when you meet these people, Do you know once a guy insulted me on my Facebook page and then me mentioning him, and so I don't even know him, and he met me somewhere and he came up from one time me na me deal with him be say I said wow see so Zion, I would like to thank you for your time. I mean, we've done almost about 27 minutes. That's great. You're a very busy person, but make it time, my Akasa. And I wish you all the best in your endeavors in Europe. Yeah, Bombay there. The next one and will be US, because I'm sure that there are a lot of Africans in US. But make sure that let us not limit it to only Ghanaians, because I have a lot of Nigerian friends and followers, and some of them also would want to share certain experiences. So sometimes when you meet other African brothers now, they also want to talk. Let's give them the opportunity now. BBR and Kama. So thank you for your time and
DJ Paco Rich.